can't walk through doors. Okay. Yeah, it just literally went the same way. What the fuck are you doing, lady? Why are you not fucking healing? I think we should change this to 50 because I think maybe she's just doing it too late.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later.
Oh, what?
Watch in horror as I rip you apart. You should get no mercy from me. That's right, come on.
Where is he going?
Just call me the Reaper.
Like, I don't mind you attacking the archer, but... Oh, fire crystal. Zevran's the one that can make those.
All right, all right.
Which way did I come from? Yeah. Alright, let's save. So much easier.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. Nothing but excitement. I shall.
Ready. Hey, watch it.
Achievement! I don't like killing dragons.
Yes.
Oh! One more. Although they don't seem to have a problem killing me, so I suppose there's that. I like this. Hold on. You need more strength.
Now, better than later.
I mean, when I don't... How do you... What does this say? Templar purges the area of magic, removing all dispelful effects from those nearby. So what would that be? I mean, all of these are can't attack, no? I feel like this should be allies surrounded by... I don't know. Alright, let's see if that works, but we might have to do that ourselves.
You're gonna regret that.
Say the word.
Templar purges the area of magic, removing all dispelful effects. Yeah, so like...
Alright, battle it is then.
So like, he should, like right now. Let's see if I run up near him, if he'll do it.
Now is better than later. Oh no, you dog! Come on.
Yes, okay, I might just have to do it. I don't know if I can, he didn't automatically do it.
On my way.
Show them no mercy! All right, all right.
I turn the camera and they have like just a diamond of blood.
Got it.
Why can't I do that? Oh, stamina.
Die already! Have at you! Sorry, am I too quick for you? They won't know what hit them.
Is that all you've got?
They're getting attacked over there too.
It's a gun! See what you made of!
Don't they have to handle themselves? Is he crying?
Okay, done with you now.
Oh my god, so much easier with the healer.
Now is better than later.
Ooh. Oh, those are... Oh, well, it's not arrows.
Trap right ahead.
Well, I didn't walk into it.
Yes, of course.
Actually, I should go first.
You should run while you can.
We must have victory.
Is it time to kill something?
Wait, who the heck just ran up there? Why are you up there? Alright, pause. Why are you... Okay. Which one is your bow? Shit. What do I do?
I like this part.
Magic will make
On my way.
Oh no! It's earthquake time!
immediately.
Darn it! I always forget about earthquake. I should have earthquake at the beginning.
I stand ready. I shall do so. There.
You get no mercy from me! Just call me the Reaper!
Wounded! I can't go on like this. Too much.
You're in a little over your head. All right. Fucking horror. Rip you apart.
Yeah!
That's right.
Sorry, guys.
That was not pleasant.
Alistair running in like that was definitely not helpful.
How sad. All that muscle and it still
I am
has
here.
no chance. Yes. Ready. Now's better than later.
Woo!
Let's make this quick! Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Jeez Louise, it just does not stop in here, does it?
Is that all you
Somebody still can! This'll be
Oh wait, maybe the dragon here is an extra boss.
We must have victory.
I'll get on it.
You should run while you can.
You guys want to go this way?
Actual violence is a solution. Come on.
You're gonna regret this!
What's this way? Sparkle body. I think I might just go to the same place.
Nothing but traveling here.
No chance. No chance at all.
And this is why you don't go running ahead.
Right.
Why is she just standing there once again?
Let's have at it! Yeah.
Defend yourself.
I'll get on it.
Left or right? Left or right? Invisible door.
Sometimes.
Oh, right. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass! Oh my god, what the? Oh! Wait, what?
Reserve us.
That's gotta hurt.
Good to go.
I shall.
Trap right ahead. Come and get it. should run while you can.
Did like everyone explode in that trap? I think everybody exploded in that trap. Oh. What the fuck is going on? What was even going on? Can enemies trigger their own traps? Alright. You guys stay here for a moment.
As you wish.
Let's see some blood.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Shit. Thank you.
Now's better than later.
Let's see what you're made of.
Here comes trouble.
Got it.
Did the mage come out? Okay. I think that might be everybody. So now, just to make sure nobody accidentally walks into a trap, because they will, let's make sure we come in here. Alright, okay, I think...
You need me? On my way.
The mage didn't have anything.
I'll do it.
Oh, I just got some stuff. Yes. No. Okay. This was... Oh, I was gonna say this was literally a dead-end room. What? Save? Can I just attack this guy? Oh, hold on. You need an injury kit. Alright.
Stop! You will go no further!
Oh, is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here? I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine.
Oh, right,
Not
they think
even
it's a
the
dragon.
Second Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have? None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. When the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her. But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions. Ah, and now we see again the arrogance which so plagues humanity. It is this arrogance that killed the mortal Andraste. If you will not repent, then you will die. To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
Stop. Okay. What? What? Alright, first thing we need to do is you need to earthquake those bitches.
Where now?
Oh. You. Wait, did you get stunned in that? Oh my god, what? They're dead already? What the fuck? Jeez Louise. Alright, let's run. No, no, no. Everybody run. Run.
Yes.
Please run. Alistair.
Yes.
Now we go into battle.
Our lady will dine on your trail! Show them no mercy!
Alright, hold on. First of all, you go a little further back. And also you go a little further back. Let me see if I can threaten this guy.
All right, all right. Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me. Die already. Got it.
Watch out!
It's a massacre. And no
Okay, well this is working. This is working. I couldn't get Alistair out of it, but
Far too old for this. Careful.
I'll get on it.
awesome. Alright. Alistair refused to move, but other than that, did well. Alright. You earthquake these assholes.
Defend yourself.
How about you?
Go down. If I must.
You get no mercy from me.
Let's make this quick. We have done well.
Yay! Everyone leveled up.
Brush with death to make you not like death much.
Everybody leveled up except for Alistair. Sorry. I see. I want some willpower. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, huh? I mean, these glyphs seem awesome, but the problem is, yeah, I mean, I think I'd have to do it is the thing. Like at the start of a battle, I put a glyph in front of I wonder if I can do this. Wait. Status. Dead. Health. Dead? I guess any. Okay. So I think me doing her thing. So at the beginning of battle, as long as they don't run over it, at the beginning of battle, if I put a glyph in front of males, heal. Ah. Well, I guess let's just replace this one with this one. I don't think this works. I don't think that works because unless I put it to any and he's just able to do it himself. We'll see if that works.
All right, all right.
Okay. Get to use the putty. So I'm pretty sure we don't.
I'm not afraid. It wouldn't want to eat me anyway. Tough and stringy. You, on the other hand, ought to be worried.
Where is it? Where'd it go? Okay, so Oh. I'm pretty sure you fight it by going up and ringing a bell somewhere. But we don't need to do that.
Bid you welcome, pilgrim.
Hello.
I am the guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Indiana Jones style.
I have waited years for this. You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea. There is joy to be found in my duty. When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise. You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell? You have come to honor Andraste.
Not really.
And you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not... Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show
come on.
no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents? Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him.
It would be so interesting to see.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes?
Hers is kind of stupid. I wouldn't see that's what it's like. I'd like to see Zevran's.
Tool used to spread the word of the circle and the chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Interesting, Liliana. The other two made sense, but you...
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Probably dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
That one's easy.
Yes, my husband Hysarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? That is not of what I speak.
Crap. Home, probably.
How desperate you are! You're pathetic!
Did that open the door?
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Probably jealousy.
A poison of the soul, passion's
Yeah,
cruel
definitely
counterpart.
jealousy.
From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak? Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alemanni, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Me.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Cloud. Oh, the mountains. The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Mercy?
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Poison? Oh. Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
My dearest child,
Oh.
you know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. No more must you grieve, my boy. Take the pain and the guilt, acknowledge it, and let go. It is time. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
What did I get? I'm guessing that's what I got. Oh, right. I don't think we can beat the dragon right now.
Something is coming. On your guard, wretch.
Oh, right. First.
can! You're gonna regret this!
We have to help
Ah! Yeah,
You should run while you can.
Die!
Flynn is a bitch, isn't he?
Sometimes.
Alright, let's reload. Flynn's a bitch, isn't he? Alright. Let's go. Everyone attack win.
Here's your command. Alright, alright. Got it.
Everyone attack win. Now attack Flynn.
No mercy.
Can't see. Sorry, myself. You are the most damaging person. And therefore you must die. But I also take that as a compliment.
Let's have at it! So you can get out of that. My strength is failing. And that!
He just bastard
Grab
himself.
some glory! That's right!
Sorry, Alistair.
Strength is failing.
Someone please.
Everyone knows to kill the healer first.
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Oh, right.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them more. Ooh, look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start. That's it. That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
Alright, these don't do anything. Okay. Alright, somebody is standing on. Hold on.
Hey.
Your wish?
I'm scared to move. Oh no. Alright, you don't move.
Why don't we just get
Oh no!
across and go from there?
What? I'm so glad I didn't kill him. Okay, that's 3 bridge pieces. Oh, 4. Sorry.
Hello.
You need me? Of course.
I did not know how the fuck you're supposed to figure this out. Alright,
Maker's breath. Andraste only favored the clever, it seems.
yeah. There's like no hints or anything either in that room.
By the Maker. It's...
I'm naked.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of unbelief. You have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
In my panties. Oh.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Now's better than later.
They won't even let you do anything to it. Unfortunate adventurer.
I'll get on it.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it? You found the urn, didn't you? You seem different.
Dang it, I can't lie to
Must
him.
have changed you. What was it like? Coming to the urn, I mean. It may be that to you, but means so much more to thousands of people. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Ha! Let's hope there's a lot of Andraste to go around.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue.
Well,
I hope to see you soon.
I can't go to Denarium because it crashes on me, so that'll have to wait until I'm forced to go there. Alright, let's get the fudge out of here. Who is that? Oh, it's a darkspawn. Is this another Win story?
Darkspawn, kill them all. Can I give you a ladder so you can get off my back?
On my face. Okay, as much as I want to figure out how to get up there, I don't know how to get up there, so... Why'd you let Zevran die?
I'll get on it.
Your order?
How could you?
Let us end this.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Where is everyone?
I'll get on it.
Dying, apparently, to something that I don't know what, because I don't know where they are. I'm guessing they went for that guy, but I don't even know how to get up to that guy. Where are you going? I mean, I assumed you had to go all the way around this way to get up to that guy. Oh, you can go around this way. I see. you stand? Where's your...
I am here. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? This'll be fun!
Is it just me, or did I do really badly
It was
back there?
interesting and draining. I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
You are older than me. You should be wiser than that.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Now's better than later.
We need more
Of course.
of this.
Can I get you a ladder?
Return. Might you have news? You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the Urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Yes, let's. I actually want to know if it does make a difference or not in the final battle. I really don't know.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
You're gonna be mad.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
Aha!
You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end. I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn. No, not at all. Loghain is responsible for heinous crimes, and I intend to see him pay. But our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
You don't know?
I meant to tell you when we were on the cliff, but
Alistair is King Merrick's illegitimate son. He is Kaelin's half-brother and has a claim to Ferelden's throne. Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins.
I can't support him because I want to be king.
Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing. That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not. Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
I hope that's a joke.
I hope it does not come to that. If you are suggesting surrender, consider that he has already sought your death. You think he will spare you, knowing what you know? You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain.
Yeah.
But even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude. That everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him.
If I go to the
that he leads us
landsmeet before I get the elves and the dwarves.
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened. Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
I cannot support Alistair no matter
What
what.
you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
I mean, he didn't really do.
You damn him with faint praise, I see. Then there is nothing more to say. Jowan, I hereby sentence you to death. May the Maker show you the mercy we cannot.
Thank you, my lord.
Aww.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall.
I mean, I really don't want to have any say in his...
I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Yay! Specialization unlocked champion. Yes, please. Dwarves! What's this one? Those must be side quests. I think Sten's sword was in... The next part was in ORZAMMAR. ORZAMMAR. Whoops, I keep forgetting to do that. Oh yeah, we need to talk.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up. No, I know that. That's not what I'm talking about. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know. Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her,
this is where you gotta be careful.
I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
And honestly, would probably be better to just ignore it. Okay. We have to kill that mage. That mage is literally the only thing that killed us.
Easily done.
Someone's gonna fall and it's sure not be me! It's sweet. Everything myself. I love this game. Push them back.
Why are you not? You already drank them all?
Time to kill something. I'm ready. I'll get on it. I'll get to the lab so you can get off. Fatality!
Actually, how long does the
Now's better than later.
how long does your stealth last? I don't know. So it just says sustained. Ooh, do we have a? I don't have a health kit.
Yes.
We'll go shopping once we get to ORZAMMAR.
Are we going to get to enter ORZAMMAR? I don't believe they allow non-dwarves within.
All right, all right.
Gossip.
Andraste's ashes have been found here in Ferelden too.
Mother Volin said that's just some hoax.
Mother Volin is a half-blind old cow. Everyone knows Andraste came from Ferelden. It makes sense they'd bring her ashes back here.
Step right up, friend.
Oh, this is the guy.
Selection of almost new armor and weaponry east of Orlais. Oh, you've heard of me. What have you heard? And just so you know, some of my competitors have been trying to besmirch my sterling reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Pillage is such a harsh word, friend. I don't pillage anything. I'm a salvager. I rescue quality-made goods from rust and neglect, a saviour to abandoned equipment.
Uh-huh.
Canary? I'm afraid I don't know the word.
Uh-huh.
Oh, them. Well, I have a few shields here. I had one sword, but I sold it already. If I'd known he was still breathing, I would have used a knife. I mean, I'd have been more careful. Redcliffe. The guy who bought it lives in Redcliffe. He's a collector. A dwarf named Dwin, I think. I don't want any trouble. If you see that giant, tell him I don't have it, would you? I don't, I swear. Well, he's the proud owner of your giant sword. If you'll excuse me, I have this sudden urge to pack.
You should. Alright,
You know what the Regent reminds me of, the way he's acting? What?
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change will be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so... someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Best of luck.
I can't trade with you. I don't care.
I demand an audience. You insult all of Ferelden, King Loghain will...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. ORZAMMAR will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
ORZAMMAR has no king. Endrin Iduken returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you...
You're letting in a traitor and a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain,
A foreigner?
I demand that you execute this.
Am I a foreigner?
On the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Loghain will
Run to your false king.
You are free to enter ORZAMMAR, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
I've always been interested in what happens if you pick a dwarf to play.
Atrost Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all ORZAMMAR will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Now's better than later.
Like, I wonder if you would be one of the king's sons. Or children. Or probably, I don't know.
Got it.
Did you speak often with Cailan?
You're asking me if I have a relationship with my brother, aren't you?
Yes. I wonder what he thought of you.
I don't think he cared much about my existence. I didn't mean anything to him. Anyway, to answer your original question, no. We never spoke. Well,
Now's
maybe
better
once.
than later.
Marek and Cailan had come to Redcliffe to visit the Arl. I was very young then. We were introduced. I believe I said, "Greetings, Your Highness." He said, "Ooh, sword," and ran off to the armory. So, yes, that was the extent of our relationship. We drifted apart after that. Very sad.
Yeah.
Something on your mind? Of course. You never asked? We are friends. I didn't mean to... It wasn't supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that? Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing. It's just that anyone who's ever found out has treated me differently afterwards. I was the bastard prince instead of just being Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea...
See, so now he doesn't want to be king.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do.
So...
And now Arleman plans to put me forward as the heir.
So if you do his side
For
quest...
what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do. I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
So yeah, so if you do his side quest, you like... So, like, he doesn't want to be king, right? So if you say, "I'll be king," he'll be like, "Yay!" Yay! Do it! Yay! But if you harden him, which I don't even really know what that means, if you say something to him in his side quest, then he'll be willing to take on the duty. So I feel like just avoiding his side quest, sorry, Alistair, is the best way to make sure he doesn't want to be king. And then you also have to have him execute Loghain.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Right. Ooh, jeez. Right, you're supposed to pick one, aren't you? Or support one, aren't you?
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Okay.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. Yes, you should.
Wow. So this...
I think I went with Harrowmont last time because he wasn't as such an asshole.
It's huge.
Oh, no,
Drunken dwarves. What could be the harm in a few of those?
Exactly.
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Yeah, don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Flynn.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan?
Dukan.
Something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines. I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs. Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they sent. Go die in the dark. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
That's awful.
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Branka, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
What?
Branka was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting.
Sorry.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the... I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? So you come to... I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view. The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly down from here is just dust. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnel. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving. With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able... Someone's feeling generous. This, my friend, is the Paragon of Ale.
Does everyone love me? Does everyone love me?
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. Lord Dennick Helmi, honored Desher of the ORZAMMAR Assembly, and you understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. ORZAMMAR are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's... They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in ORZAMMAR matters more to him than winning. As you...
I know how the caste system works, so I don't need to do that.
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
That was fun. Made some friends. Made some dwarf buddies. Dwarven buddies. Dwarven buddy. Buddy? Buddy friend. Friend is good. Diamond quarter. Diamond quarter. Is that where I want to go?
Oh, this is grand. The noble houses do love their luxuries, don't they?
We all do.
Make Harrowmont your king now! Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us
This is the royal palace,
and
then.
prosperity.
What treasures could lie within?
A good question. It's a good question, my dear dwarf. I'm just gonna walk into your pet. What the frick is that?
This isn't the vault. We have to get out of here.
Morons. Excuse me, we dealt with some thieves.
What's going on? Why the... Thanks again, Warden.
You might wanna deal with that. How did they even dig in there? This whole place is like made of freaking stone.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now is better than later.
Yes. Thanks. I'm just gonna steal all your stuff.
All right.
And take all your stuff. Just gonna be in the palace, taking what I want.
Got it.
I am.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Nope. I didn't realize his lockpicking was so low. How'd I get in here? My word.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
The prince values your support, Warden.
The prince values my support. Wait. Where's the guy I'm supposed to talk to? I thought he was in here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Ah, no.
It's good to see the Grey Wardens know the rightful king in ORZAMMAR.
No. Where do I go to talk to? Assembly chamber.
I'll get on it.
So this is actually one decision that affects your next game. I'm pretty sure I did a Harrowmont last time, so I'm going to do the violent one. Assembly, and I think also the Shaper.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaper.
You didn't. You just knew I was here?
I did. He was bald. The most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't. Disgusting. Someone stole from the Shaper. Yes, that's the...
Sorry, I mean, I already got the question.
Perhaps you should stand over there instead.
Wow! At least I'm not as rude about it. Just stand over there.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Yeah?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony.
That is all.
My
I don't know what any of that means.
Descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in ORZAMMAR when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking.
These are things that if I happen to stumble across them, I will help you out. But if I don't happen to stumble across it, then too bad. So sad. Alistair, you look damn sexy in that suit. I need a hat that I can wear. My strength's not strong enough. I need a sexy hat I can wear. Helmet.
Now's better than later.
It's not it.
All right, all right.
Look at all this free XP. Meow. I don't know why I meowed at free XP. Meow. Zevran, my darling.
This won't take long.
Zevran, my darling. You are an awful thief. You're not supposed to be a thief. I know you're supposed to be a assassin, which is different than a thief. But you are a rogue class, my good sir. You're 10 times better than my supposed girlfriend, Liliana. Alright, let's go to the assembly hall.
All right.
Hello.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for ORZAMMAR to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Yes.
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrimont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests. That hurts worst of all. That Harrimont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be. Harrimont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members,
I wish you could, like, find more evidence.
of Harrimont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence, which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Harrimont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrimont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrimont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes. That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Ugh.
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in ORZAMMAR. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them. And his grandfather was Lord Harrimont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion. I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in ORZAMMAR. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
Ugh. See, this, I'm pretty sure this is why I chose Harrimont, because he's such a dick. Like, why do I want to help this asshole?
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers.
Advice on this dwarf thing.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough.
Never mind, they're all violent.
Recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Oh, Stone. You must be the Grey Warden. I completely forgot about the Gate Guard's message. Welcome to ORZAMMAR, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Oh, what a nice guy. What a nice guy. Alright, well, we'll just... I don't like that guy, but they're all violent. They're dwarves. They're dwarves. Who the fuck are you?
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
Ugh.
You're asking the King of ORZAMMAR to send armies to the surface, but ORZAMMAR has no king and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later. If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont.
I don't have loyalty to either of you. I honestly don't give a fucking crap.
His father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to
Right, I hear the same story from both of them.
Stepping down. The proving is a contest of the best warriors in ORZAMMAR. By fighting, they show who has the ancestors' favor. If you were to enter the proving as Lord Harrowmont's champion, it would prove your loyalty beyond a doubt.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Good point.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience? Were I you, I would seek a stronger king than this Harrowmont.
Surely you don't mean Balin. Then you and I have nothing more to say.
I'm going with Balin. And Zevin was really funny. He's not wrong. But of course, Balin won't. I guess I didn't ask, but I doubt he would. Alright, where are these people? Oh, I found him. Wasn't that the guy? Lady Dace. Lady Dace.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked castless in the street.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's
Yes, I
talking about.
suppose I am the Grey Warden that everyone's talking about. That would be me.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them. Now, was that an attempt to cozen me into revealing my choice, or are you simply making small talk? It's so hard to tell with you surface types. You're all so charmingly direct and artless.
I noticed you didn't answer.
Yes, I am a member of the Assembly, a Desher. I will be one of 80 nobles of purest blood to pick our sovereign king. If you're asking me where my vote lies, I'm forbidden to tell until the stones are cast. Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it. He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him.
Everyone's in the deep.
Dace family would be in your debt. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go? So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
No, I don't really care about Balin. I don't care about Balin. Alright, and the other one was in...
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless commoner. Favoritism to the castless suspected.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow.
You have come at a difficult time.
Hi, it's the dwarf guy!
Just ignore that.
Bronca didn't go alone, Opera. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already.
I want your
You know as well
veteran!
as I do, that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat?
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in ORZAMMAR, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
See, this would be my ideal party. Taking Win out and these guys right here. It would be freaking hilarious, too.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
I love Ogre. Man, I really want that, but it's so hard to do it without. And then you don't get healing stuff. It makes it harder.
I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine.
How'd I miss that floor carving? Tappers. Tappers. Tapper. Tapsters. Tap.
The deep roads aren't for the faint of heart.
Where is Maduf?
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in ORZAMMAR? Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And we'll both have to try something else.
I'm
I thought it
sorry.
was going to be a nice day. I actually thought he was the better candidate. You must think I'm pretty soddy naive, huh? They're all the same, well-dressed, blood-sucking cave ticks. I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Oh, do I love the...
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. Someone saw you talking to Vartag Gavorn, and now it's all over that you've been doing dirty errands for Balin. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. You don't need a king to face a blight. You need a paragon. The Assembly elects them, but they're higher than the Assembly. They become nobles, but they're more than anyone born to a house. They're what every dwarf with a spine not made of soap dreams of being. City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years.
If someone's been lost for 2 years, you think they're
And
probably
no one's
dead.
raised a bleeding army to go look for her. Why do you care, huh? You looking to uncover all her secrets?
God.
Is that what Balin wants? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the Ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
I haven't even talking about...
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep. Sod off, Duster.
No, I don't want to sod off. I don't want to sod off. I don't want to sod off. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. What else do I gotta do? Deep roads, huh? How do I get to the deep roads?
The deep roads. I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
Why, yes. Anvil! In my way. Hello. Do you mind if I just...
What's this? A human? We make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from ORZAMMAR doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden, sir.
Or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
What anyone knows? She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
It's a good point. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Spiders.
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
Hey, Chico.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Excuse me.